welcome on Watches TV, and we are here with Guillaume Laidet, a man with multiple hats, and we're going to talk about 3 brands actually, because this guy is supervising 3 things that are actually pretty cool. So I don't know with which one you want to start, but maybe let's start with the first one that you took over, meaning Nivada.
Yes, of course. Welcome to the Beau Rivage. Thanks for coming. So we start with by Nivada that we relaunched 2 years and a half ago, and that we are introducing our new collection, the F77, based on the vintage design from the 70s. So Nivada now is we are very happy with the brand. We saw like 4,000 watches last year, and we're hoping to sell even more this year with this new collection. We have a lot of enthusiasts on this. And so the big launch for Nivada is F77.
The original model is a bit larger, and indeed, with most of the watches that you've introduced, they are more on the thinner and smaller size.
Exactly. Yeah.
So also, what was the reason behind this?
The F77, we keep almost the same diameter. The vintage one was 38, more or less, but for me, I thought the best size was 37, so that's why I did it like this. So yes, you can notice, but it's very subtle.
Okay.
But no, because the thickness was nice, and also the crown. I decided to have the crown out of the box, because on the vintage one it's half hide or totally hide, and but I was not feeling it with the feeling to use it every day, and that's why. So for me, we made like 5 batch of samples. Yeah. So the engineer hates me, but 5 steps of prototypes to finally find this perfect size and thickness.
Okay.
So and this bracelet also, we made a lot of effort on the bracelet, on a new buckle with the mills clapped, and very well integrated. I hope, and for 1,150 USD. So. Yeah. Yeah, affordable.
Sweet spot.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about Vulcain now, because I mean this is a project that you took over also not that long ago, and already in a few months, I mean things have evolved quite nicely.
Yeah, yes, very, very nicely. So thanks to the success of Nivada, I was put in touch with the owner of Vulcain, that they were a bit looking what they were going to do. The brand was in sleep for a few years.
It was kind of sad, because I mean everybody has a lot of sympathy for this brand, and
yes, and me too, and a lot of collectors. Me, I'm a vintage collector, so I knew the cricket like everybody, the President Watch. So the idea there was to use the same technique as Nivada, to bring back the pre-order stuff also. And I went there last year in December, November. I opened all the safe, all the closet, everything, to find all the vintage one, and then choose the one that I would rate it the best. I share on Instagram with the community, ask them which one they prefer. What I did also with Nivada, and then we had a lot of feedbacks, likes, comments, DM, and then I choose the one with most success, of course, and we reintroduced the cricket in September in pre-order. We deliver in December and in January, and now we have relaunched then the skin diver that you talked about already at 1,500 with a nice ceramic bezel, which is also a reedition of the vintage pieces. And at Beau Rivage, we are introducing a new chronograph line, 1970s, also based on vintage ones, with a very cool step case in 38mm, with nice thickness, manual winding, at 2,500 USD.
All right, now let's talk about the third project, and this is kind of a UFO-inspired, it's quite crazy timepiece. Tell us all about it.
Yes, but as I had not enough hats again, I met Theo Fret last summer in Paris, yes. And I sympathized with Theo. I was a fan of what he's doing with his crazy tourbillon, all handmade in Paris. And he showed me some cool design, futuristic, nothing to do with what he was doing, but and he had decided to make it more affordable, but he didn't find the right partner yet to make it with the Argon. So he had the idea for a few years already. He had already the 3D, the step, that's all we wanted to do. So we exchanged on that, and a few months later I came with a prototype, and the prototype was very cool, and we said, okay, it's so fucking cool, we have to do it. And then we made also the carbon case version and the titanium version. The price is below 2,000, so you have the carbon case at 1,900, you have the steel at 1,500, and the titanium at 1,900 too. Limited to 100 pieces, titanium and carbon.
And so it's a soap road module, and Theo just developed kind of an additional jumping hour module on it.
In fact, at first Theo didn't plan to make the jumping hour, but when we received the prototype, we were playing with it, and the disc was not very readable at the like the last 20 minutes. You didn't know if you were on 2 or 3 hours. So he said, okay, but let's do a jumping hour. I said, but man, how do you use that in but we'll develop it, don't worry. And he start to brain his mind, his crazy watchmaker mind, and he came up with a solution very, very quickly. Then we work with the sub-prod team, so we use their step, we use their plan, they share information with us, as we are already working with them for Vulcain and especially with Nivada, where we buy a few movements for them, so they are happy to help us. And yes, and Theo did that using already sub-prod pieces and developing new components in Switzerland with guys who are doing components for independent big watches, and so everything is fine. Assembled in his workshop in Paris, and he assembled also all the prototype, as I said, and that's it. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And important to know that this is going to be launched on a Kickstarter campaign.
Yes, exactly. In fact, at first we wanted to launch maybe on our website, but then we said, okay, we're on rebrand, we need maybe more communication around. And also, I think this project is more not only for watch geek like me, but also maybe for space geek or more, I don't know, Star Trek or Star Wars guys who like more futuristic, or also design lovers, because I have some friends who didn't buy any watches from me, from Nivada or Vulcain. They said, no, it's too old school, I don't like this. And then when I showed the first prototype, they said, what the fuck is that? And they were super happy to buy that. So I think we maybe can touch another, definitely we'll touch another target too.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, congrats and good luck with everything that you're doing. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my
Bye.
father.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.